Hello friends, welcome back to BigDenoPlays. We are back for Season 2 of BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death. And this time I'm going to be playing a campaign I've never played. It's called The People of the Stars. And it is a campaign based on the Dragon King, the people of the Dragon King. I'm very excited, so we're gonna get straight into the first story. Before we do that, I'm just going to show you a little bit about the settlement. So I'll show you the expansions we're going to use in this campaign. We've got the Lion God. Hopefully we'll get to fight him this year. The Manhunter, Spidicules, the Sunstalker, and then all of the white box content. The intended use of the Spidicules is to replace the Screaming Antelope, and so I've actually removed Endless Screams from the timeline, so we will not be fighting an antelope at all throughout this campaign. It's always good to mix things up, and I think most people that have played against the Screaming Antelope would know that the Screaming set is probably the best set in the game, so it'd be a nice challenge to not include that. And our naming conventions are from Game of Thrones for this year, so... let's have a look over here at the Showdown board. We've got some new setups of everything as well. So it should be improved over the last series. We got to see some some new flashy tricks. So this is our Showdown board. As before, we do have a Survivor Corpse on the table, and that's due to completing some campaigns. Here's the cards for the Survivor Corpse. Very exciting. So, as always, we're going to start with Claw on top of the deck. I'm going to shuffle the rest. We start with Claw on top of the deck. Boom. We'll shuffle the... hit location deck, and we start with Strange Hand on top. Perfect. And then we will set up our survivors. Alright friends, I have set up the board, as you can see here. And we are ready to go with the first story, The People of the Stars, adopted by the Tyrant. The last of the People of the Stars, the survivors must grow their settlement to please its desire to leave an enduring draconian legacy before he passes. Once upon a time, there was a place of carved stone faces. A man with a lantern lay sleeping in a dreamless sleep. The man knew nothing. One day, the man woke up. He rubbed the dried ink caked over his eyes and opened them. Around him, he saw other people stirring, and beyond, a horizon of unbroken darkness. A woman approached the man with the lantern. Her soft hand reached out to him. They had no words. They were a mystery to each other. Suddenly, a monster emerged from the darkness, its eyes wild with hunger. It attacked! Roar! The people were no match for the monster. It tore their flesh and crushed their bones between its teeth. Some it devoured whole. Nom 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 nom. Overcome with terror and grief, the man with the lantern collapsed to the ground. Cold stone noses pushed into his side. There was no escape. But the man did not want to die. Desperately grasping at the cold stone faces, he felt a crack and tore at it with all his might. A piece of stone came free. It was sharp and deadly, but not as deadly as his fists or his teeth. The man with the lantern scrambled to his feet, his weapon clenched in his fist. He took a deep breath and roared into the darkness. Roar! Somewhere in the place of stone faces, nameless men and women stand together. They have nothing but a need to survive and a lantern to light their struggle. Cool, man. Super cool. Good. Here we go. Well, we start off with Claw. That's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attacking Cersei. That's 2 hits, an 8 and a 10. Those 2 hits go on the waist and the body. We'll take those 2. Alright, well, let's now go with Cersei. She's going to fling a stone. Using her founding stone, which we will discard. And I wonder what it could be. Oh look, it's the strange hand. So she will spend a survival to gain 1 permanent strength. And that does a wound. It's a persistent injury. And she's going to move. 1, 2, 3. Drogo, he's going to search this survivor corpse. So, yeah, we roll a d10 and we get a 4. Gain 2 insanity. Oh, Drogo, 1, 2. And 1 random basic resource. Archive this terrain. And we get a monster hide. Great. So he'll then archive that. And we'll move him. No, he's fine. 1, 2, 3. So we will go into the rear with Arya. She's going to attack with her fist and tooth. That's 2 misses. Boo. 1, 2, 3. And Sansa. Also with fist and tooth. 2 hits. Go Sansa. The beast's flank. And the beast's paw. Ooh. Basic action is very bad. Well, we definitely want to do some wounds here, Sansa. So we'll do this one first. If we crit, we'll knock him down, which will cancel the reaction on this one. So we're wounding on a 6 and critting on a 9. So the first one, that's a fail to wound. The second one, that's a wound. That's good. Very good. Well done, Sansa. Alright. Monsters AI card. He gets Power SWAT. Raw. So Power SWAT says closest threat in facing. There isn't one. Closest threat in field of view. It is actually Cersei. Well, that's unfortunate. Did that poorly, didn't I? Since she's got no survival to dodge. Come on, Cersei. It's a hit. She takes 2 damage to her body. Oh no. Cersei's knocked down. Suffers knockback 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has a severe injury roll. Cersei, don't do this to me. Don't do it. Oh no, Cersei. Well, Cersei dies in a shower of gore. That's just terrible. That's a terrible start, friends. The body. Instant death. The blow sends a bone fragment directly into your heart, killing you instantly. Cersei, I hope you enjoyed that +1 strength for the short time that you had with it. Dear oh dear. The good news is that the lion is facing our rear. So we'll go 1, 2 in the rear with Sansa. Nothing. 1, 2 in the rear. 2 hits. Good work, Sansa. Oh no, the glorious mane. Alright. Critting on 9s and wounding on 6s on the soft belly. Oh, it's a wound but not a crit. And then the glorious mane is impervious, so nope. Drogo. Come on, Drogo. Fist and tooth, mate. No. Alright. The monster. Maul. Awesome. There was no one grabbed last round. There is no knockdown survivor in range. So he's going to do a sniff. The sniff is All survivors are now threats, except those that say otherwise. Good, good. Sansa, attacking in the rear. Oh, Sansa is on a tear. Beast's tail, and we'll definitely do it in this order. Alright, so this one has a reflex action, so we need to crit on a 9. Nice. So a -1 accuracy token, which is awesome. And we get a white lion tail resource. Nice. Add that to my hide. Very good. So we cancel the reflex reaction on that, and we do a wound. This one could be bad, but that's a wound, so we don't suffer the failure reaction. Good work, team. Well, losing Cersei was devastating, but Sansa's on a tear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 for Drogo. Come on, Drogo. Oh, Drogo, killing it. The tricep. Come on, Drogo. Knock him down. Knock him down. Oh, that was a 10 too. Damn. Alright, perform basic action. Attacks Drogo. He's -1 accuracy now, so... Oh, 2's a miss. Drogo takes a hit to the body. Good. Good, good, good. Well, we do have still Arya to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Arya. Fist and tooth. Get me some more resources. Another hit. It's the elbow. Oh, no. Come on. Come on, Arya. Oh, yeah, Cersei's dead. Come on, Arya. Oh, that was a 9 too. That was a crit. Oh, man. I gotta roll it in the thing. I gotta roll it in the thing. That's so annoying. That's a 4. That's a fail to wound. Dear, oh dear. Okay, well, unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drogo suffers a grab, which hits him on the waist. Alright, this is a big flip now, because this monster is about to go absolutely ballistic, potentially on Drogo. Let's see. Don't be Maul. Don't be Maul. Oh, yes. Closest threat in field of view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is Arya. So he chases Arya. Arya has a survival. Excellent. He hits. We'll spend a survival to dodge. What I'm actually going to do here is fling a stone. Drogo's going to stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to fling a stone. So we're going to do a critical wound to this. He gains a -1 movement token. Wanted a resource, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fist and tooth. 1 hit. That's a wound. Come on, team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Sansa. Go ballistic. Oh, she has been absolutely going ballistic. The fuzzy groin. Chop his nutsack off. Chop his nutsack. Oh, it's a wound, but she doesn't get the crit. Oh, no. Alright, well, it is now the monster's turn. He is going to do his basic action, which targets the closest survivor in his field of view. Unfortunately, that is Drogo, so that means he goes 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because he's a -1 movement token, so Drogo is out of range, but it does knock down these two. Drogo can finish the job here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fist and Tooth. 7's a miss. It's another basic action. He targets Drogo. He's got the -1 accuracy. That 2 is a miss. Yes. Yes. Don't hit him in the body. Yes. Alright. We've got 1 wound to do. And multiple chances to do it. Do we want to fling the stone and try and get that resource? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fist and Tooth. Are ya? 1 hit. Come on. Crit on a 9. Crit on a 9. Come on. Oh. Okay, a random white line resource. Yes. Oh. Alright, we get... Oh, the cat's eye. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, that's a good victory, except for the loss of Cersei. Where was the Trapo? Still a way off. Good. Victory! But we did trigger our death principle. So that's good. Okay, let's gain some resources, shall we? We get a Curious Hand. Sinew, that's useful for the bow, a white fur, and a lion claw. And then the basic resources we get, oh, a love juice and a bone, another bone, and an organ. Interesting. Okay. Good work, team. Well, let's go and do the first day settlement event. The survivors are victorious. So we will manage departing survivors. We gain a hunt XP. We return from Showdown and advance the year. Well done, team. Well done. So we have 2 story events to do. The first one is we have a settlement event, which is the first day. And then we have the after victory. Then we have the Foundlings story event. So we'll do Foundlings very quickly right now. We nominate a survivor. They speak to the settlement for the first time in the tyrant's language. They can finally discuss their situation. They realize they must hunt to live. So we'll nominate Arya. She gains 1 understanding. Good. And then we are going to gain the Dragon Speech Innovation. Good. And build our deck. And we will also add the Throne settlement location. And we must sit there. Arya gains the Champion's Right, Fighting Art. Champion's Right. Cool. And she must skip the next hunt. Unfortunate. Good work, Arya. Good work. So, she has spoken the first words. So now we'll do first day to the settlement. And then we will do our story event. Oh, look, first day. Our friends are drawn to a blooming light in the distance. So we must do a roll here. So a D10, we get a 4, which is 8 unnamed survivors plus our returning survivors for a total of 11. 11 survivors. Okay. Well, that's good news. So let's ditch that now. Okay, so we've got another 8 survivors. Let's punch these into the cat's eye, lion's tail, 1 monster hide, 1 monster organ, 1 monster bone, 1 monster bone, 1 love juice, 1 lion claw, 1 white fur, 1 sinew, 1 curious hand. So let's just roll a dice to see which of our survivors gets that. It will be the first survivor, so Arya gains an insanity. And that is pretty good haul for our first lantern year. I'm glad we got the cat's eye. I didn't play with the cat's eye circlet last campaign, so I'm definitely going to run with that this campaign. And we got a love juice, so I think we'll use the love juice now to try and proc our intimacy settlement event. On a 6+, I have available the bookmark. So I do have the bookmark available. So we'll just proc that right now, just in case I roll a 1. I've got the intimacy, the bookmark available. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good then. Where's my little bookmark? I'm glad that I rolled a 6+. Well, we could have been in a pretty negative spiral there. Where's my bookmark? There it is. So this is the bookmark you get in the Ringtail Vixen white box. So we now gain a female survivor, and she will be called Olenna. Father can be Drogo, her mother can be Arya. She doesn't gain, she gains 1 permanent accuracy. She gains Hoarder and Quixotic. And Monster Claw. Hoarder I do not like at all, but Quixotic I do like. At this early stage in the game, having someone who has Hoarder is bad. So you desperately need every resource you've got. Okay, so that's great. So I shelve that now. I don't get to use that again. So we've got a tough choice now. We definitely want to build the Skinnery and the Bonesmith. So we'll do that. Now we have a tough choice. So what does our storage look like? Okay, well, we're gonna go for an innovate. Absolutely. Why not? And then we've got enough items left to make a few weapons and what have you. So we get drums, not bad, or hovel. I don't love hovel at this juncture, but I don't need drums as much because we haven't got a buddy. So I think we're actually going to go hovel for the departing survivors gaining survival and the survival limit, which is going to add some chaff to the deck. Alright, so we've got 8 survivors to name, so stand by. I'm going to add my things to this, and then I'll add some survivors. So, alright, so we have these settlement events to add, or these innovations, sorry, to add to the innovation deck. That's a lot. Really reducing our chances of getting a symposium anytime soon, but hovel felt like the best option there. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong. Next Lantern year. So that was our final endeavour. We do have the Bonesmith and we do have the Skinnery. So we can build some equipment, but before we do that, we're going to do 2 events. We have both our death principle and our birth principle. So birth principle, death first. So do we want to eat our babies? The answer is no. We will always do graves. We'll do Arya. So we'll select graves. And we roll a 1. All departing survivors gain 1 survival and 1 understanding. It's okay. I don't mind that. So we'll just select our departing survivors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. And so they're going to gain 1 survival and 1 understanding. And then our next principle is principle birth. And once again, we shall select the obvious one, which is survival of the fittest. Roll 1d10. So the 2 parents were already named. A 2. All right. Well, Arya, you gain a permanent strength and 2 insanity. And Drogo, you gain a permanent strength and 2 insanity. Excellent work. So we have now selected our principle, new life, survival of the fittest. Great. Let's make some items. Let's have a look at what we've got in storage. So we want to keep the Eye of Cat. We probably want to keep the Lion Claw. So we can afford to spend the Lion Tail. We definitely want to keep the Sinew. We can afford to spend the White Fur. We can afford to spend the Curious Hand, and we can afford to spend the Bone. So I think our options here are pretty easy, given what we want to keep. We will definitely take the Bone Darts. And we will definitely have a Rawhide. What do we want from the Rawhide? We'll take the gloves. So let's do it this way. Bonesmith will make some Bone Darts. And then from the Skinnery, we shall make Rawhide gloves, yes. Rawhide vest, yes. Do we want to make a Rawhide headband? Yes. And that will do us, I think. We do have the option. What are our 2 organs? Eye of Cat, Sinew. We definitely want to keep the Sinew for a bow, I think. It's just not worth risking it and not getting it next Lantern Year. We don't have the Vespertine bow though. No, we didn't have an organ grinder anyway. So, all right, great. Well, friends, not too bad for our first Lantern Year. I look forward to seeing you all in the next Lantern Year, where we will go hunting, you guessed it, another white lion, because that's the only one we can fight. Good luck to you all. See you in the next Lantern Year. Big Deno out.